Hi, my name is Rishi and I'm one of the developers at GetSling.com. Our team is a remote team, and with the recent push to work from home to keep people safe, I'd like to give you a demo of our day-to-day work. If you need a scheduling, messaging, or newsfeed tool, you can use Sling to get your employees working from home quickly. While Sling has many other features, these are the tools that we use on a daily basis. Scheduling is free, but messaging and newsfeed features cost $2 per user per month. The first thing you'll see when you log into Sling is the dashboard. From the dashboard, you can clock in and out of your shift. Below, you'll see a list of recent activity. If you click on the Roster tab, you'll get a list of staff. Here you can see when they clocked in, and staff that are currently online appear in green. At Sling, we're not particularly picky about when people clock in, but it's useful to know who's online. At any time, you can click on this icon for support. Next, onto the Schedule tab. In the Schedule tab, you can see when staff begin and end their day. Schedule items are color-coded by role. Staff can mark their unavailability throughout the day, or they can mark a whole day. The schedule can be viewed by day, by week, or by month. It can also be filtered by a number of fields. For example, here's the schedule for New York. The core of our daily communication happens in the Messages tab. This is where we spend most of our time. Messages are divided into group and private conversations. We've created groups for a variety of business functions. At the start of every day, for example, staff post what they're doing to the Sling stand. For every conversation, you can manage individual or group membership. In addition to the stand, we have groups for ops, general development, and other functions. We use our API to automatically push messages from external systems. For example, every time a build occurs, we get a message that automatically pops up in server deploys. Constant communication is important for a remote team, so messaging is where we spend most of our day. Finally, we have the Newsfeed. The Newsfeed is useful for content that you want to reference. That is, not lose in a long conversation. Here you can see it being used to log server releases. It can also be used for general announcements. The Newsfeed is organized into pages. Pages let you group Newsfeed posts for later reference. Here, our developers post release notes for QA. Our QA team can then use these notes to determine what has changed and when. Sling is also available on Android and Apple devices. On mobile, you'll have access to your dashboard, your schedule, your messages, and your newsfeed tabs. Mobile notifications and messages are isolated from your personal content, making it easier to access your day-to-day work. All messages are stored on the server and not lost should you lose your phone. That's a brief overview of how we use Sling to work remotely. Remote work can be challenging, but the right tools can make the process easier. Feel free to reach out to us at getsling.com, and we wish you all the best in your transition to remote work.